Hey guys, and welcome back. We hope you're enjoying your week so far, but for now, we're super excited to get to do today's
Boredom Busters! And it's Wednesday, so that means it is Wild Wednesday. So we're gonna be making a craft using stuff that you can find outside.
Yep, so get outside and I'll be telling you what you're looking for. So first thing you're gonna need to look for is a rock.
And you can find a rock almost anywhere. There's probably a rock in your front yard. Maybe you could walk around the block and find a rock. If it's in your neighbor's yard, make sure that you ask permission first before you take their rocks. You can also find a rock up at the park. Why not walk all the way to the park with your parents and get a rock?
Yeah, and so some other things you're gonna need, I am gonna be using markers today.
And I'm going to be using paint to decorate my rock, but if you don't have a paintbrush, it's okay. You can also use cotton balls.
Awesome. Okay, so what are we gonna be drawing on our rocks today?
Well, we are going to be drawing either a word or a picture that reminds us of a time when God was faithful to us.
What a great idea. Let's get started. Miss Rachel, drawing things that we want to remember on these rocks is super cool. Does that remind you of a Bible story?
It absolutely reminds me of a Bible story found in Joshua chapter 8, when Joshua, who was the leader of the Israelites, had his people make an altar out of stones to remember God's faithfulness.
How cool.
God had brought the children of Israel out of a lot of stuff. I mean, he had gotten them out of Egypt, out of bondage. He had parted the sea for them to walk on dry land. He had fed them. He had given them water. I mean, God had been really faithful, and Joshua didn't want to forget all of the things that God had done.
All of those amazing things. So what did Joshua do to remind himself of the things that God had brought them through?
Well, he had the people bring rocks. One rock representing every tribe. There was 12 tribes of Israel, and he piled them all up into an altar so that they could worship God and let God know that they all really appreciated what God had done for them.
Yeah, now I understand why we're using rocks.
Yep.
That is awesome. What an awesome story. So what did you decide to draw on your rock?
Well, I wrote the word cat.
Cat?
Yep, cat, because it reminds me of a time when my cat had gotten his tail stuck in a door and it had taken off all of the little hairs on his tail, and he was in a lot of pain.
That poor cat.
So my whole family prayed for the cat, and guess what?
What?
He didn't stay with a hurt tail the rest of his life. God healed him, and his tail grew all of its hair back.
What an awesome story. I love that. I'm so glad your cat's okay.
I love my fur baby.
Yes. Well, I decided to draw a picture of a cloud and a light bulb.
A cloud and a light bulb, how do they go together?
Well, one time there was a super scary storm.
Okay.
And the power went out, and I was so afraid.
Yeah, because you're like, is this ever gonna come on again?
I wasn't sure, but you know what? God brought me through such a stressful and scary time, and I got my power back.
He is so faithful. I love this.
So what do you think you're gonna do with your rock?
Well, I can tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm going to put it underneath the tree right in my front yard. That way, every single time I pass by that tree, I will see that rock and remember God's faithfulness.
How cool. Well, I have got a little pathway that leads up to my front door, and I think I'm gonna start stacking my rocks in that pathway.
I love that.
Yeah. You feel free to put your rocks anywhere where you can just reference all the amazing ways God is bringing you through your life.
But before you put them outside, make sure you share them with us. Ask your parents to take a picture.
And when they do, have them put it on any social media platform and tag at Coastal Community Church.
I cannot wait to see these guys' rocks. And I can't wait for us to have another craft tomorrow.
Whoop, whoop. We will see you then. Until then, bye.